We are live at the Dealer eProcess booth in the NADA West Hall for winners. I'm with Johnathan Lucenay. He's the CEO of Client Command. And you know this face. This is Gino Cipperoni. He's the Chief Revenue Officer for DEP. And we're here to celebrate a year-long partnership, a breakthrough in taking the DEP connected retail process and platform and combining it with the best audience data in the industry. I'm going to start with Gino. Gino, personalization, leveraging audiences, people have been talking about it, lots of announcements, but you guys are actually delivering on it today. What made you pick Client Command out of all of the audience providers that you could choose on the marketplace to deliver the initial promise of a connected retail platform?
So for a platform like this to actually function correctly, you need to have great data. And after reviewing a couple other partners, and then we came to Client Command, once we saw what they're able to bring to the table, it was really easy. It was a no-brainer. The quality of the data they have and how strong it is, the way it funnels into our platform to make marketing and websites both personalized and relevant to each individual consumer, it makes all the difference in the world. It's just been great.
Right. Johnathan, there's a lot of talk about audiences and first-party data management, but the Client Command platform is a patented process to deliver active shoppers to dealers and, well, to give them the ability to reduce waste. Help us understand the difference between an audience of active shoppers or a Google or Facebook in-market shopping audience.
Most of your in-market shopping audiences actually have some real shoppers in them. But when we compared the audience with the active shopper network data of who is actually shopping now, what we found out shocked us. 79.5% of the people in those audiences are not shopping for cars.
Wow.
So if you want real effectiveness, then you've got to figure out how do we focus 100% of our media on people that are shopping right now, or at least the portion of media you intend to be conversion media.
And Gino, this is an amazing opportunity because since Johnathan knows who are the shoppers in the market, when they first come to a Dealer eProcess website, they don't have to fill out a form. You can personalize the website experience based on what Jonathan's feedback is saying, what cars they're looking for, and how, while active they are. What is Dealer eProcess doing with that data to transform conversion and engagement?
Well, that first part was what was really important to us because we don't ever want to put limitations on our personalization. So these people, like you said, don't have to fill out a form. They don't have to log into the site. Like, who's going to do that?
Right.
They don't have to be in your DMS. They just have to be active shoppers and identified to be in the market for a car. So once we have that data and we know who they are, what their information is, what they're looking for, what's most interesting to them, we just take that data into our system and build the site around that profile.
Yeah. And what dealers need to understand is when you're only focusing on active shoppers, that means your Facebook, Google, email, direct mail, OTT, Amazon is more effective. The real question is would you want to market to 50,000 people knowing only 10,000 are actively shopping? Or would you rather take your ad budget and market to the 10,000 and increase the reach and frequency of that message? Johnathan, you are challenging dealers who are watching live to test the active shopper network. What can you do to prove that this opportunity is like no other?
We'll give you a free audience if you want to test the data and say, hey, how does this work compared to my other data? A/B test it. At the end of the day, you'll be shocked by the results. I think DEP, you guys tested the audiences for 6 or 8 months before you said, hey, it keeps producing. It keeps doing what we say.
It's night and day difference in the results that we get. And it's because exactly what we talked about. There is no more waste. We know who they are. We know who not to advertise to. And that's the biggest thing of a dealer's budget. You might have a $15,000 budget, but only $2,000 of it is getting spent on the right people. So you've got such an opportunity here to reduce that number. Like you said, hammer away at those people and get them to convert the way we know that they will.
Gino, one last thing. There's been a lot of announcements here at NADA partnerships, integrations, data, first party, CDPs. Is this product ready to go right now? If somebody wanted a dealer eProcess website, powered personalization through the Active Shopper Network, can they get it right now?
This is live today. NADA was the launch of this product, and we have been testing it beforehand, so we know we've got all the kinks worked out. We're good to go. So this is live today, and we're developing so much more with this data and this partnership that's coming in the future. That's going to be really exciting.
The really exciting piece to the dealer eProcess connected retail platform is Client Command is the first to be announced, but the platform is open. Dealers who have a CDP or using another audience partner can feed into the dealer eProcess platform deep personalization. Client Command, we believe, has the most uniquely positioned product, but that's up for the dealer to decide. So, Gino, in the year ahead, I'm assuming you're going to be announcing integrations with other CDP partners, frameworks like Orbi. I know you've been working with those guys. This is an exciting time to move away from a static website to a living e-commerce platform.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming, right? Because dealer websites has always been thought of as your online showroom, which traditionally that's all they could do.
Right.
You know, they sit there and say, here's our inventory, do what you will with it. But really your website should be thought of as your online salesperson. And what does a good salesperson do? It knows what they know what the customer wants, right, and responds directly to that. And so using the data from particularly Client Command, I mean, we have these other partners and they do very good work, but this data being so strong allows us to do exactly that. We respond to the customer on the first visit, in the first marketing message they see. It's all self-contained, right? And it's all designed around them as an individual, which is what people want. And people have said there's over 64% of consumers say if they don't receive a personalized experience online, they lose trust in that company. And nobody's going to work for the dealership if they don't trust them.
That's right.
So that's a big, big thing that we're cultivating here is trust online.
Wonderful. Johnathan, I'm going to close with one thing. You came out at the beginning of this year, said this is the year of the audience. And of course, the team at Dealer eProcess resonated with that message. What do you mean by this is the year of the audience?
So hyper-personalization matters. A consumer that's never been to a dealer's website showing up and having a personalized experience that converts at a higher rate matters. And not only that, this is a year that it's a little bit tougher in the car business if you're a dealer.
That's right.
Cutting the waste, adding efficiency and effectiveness to your marketing by simply adjusting your advertising strategy is what makes all the difference.
Well, dealers, I'm going to close with this one question. What percentage of your current digital marketing budget is targeting active shoppers? I didn't say what percent of your budget is allocated to new cars or used cars. I didn't ask that. But if you're spending 5, 10, or 15, what percent of those dollars are going to people that are actively shopping? The truth is most agencies can't answer the question because the Google audience, the Facebook audience, wherever they're buying these audiences were made by somebody that has no transparency. Together today, we are announcing the ability for a dealer to say, I want 70 or 80% to active shoppers and the rest to branding or brand awareness. And this partnership delivers the data, the audience insights, the personalization, and the savings to help dealers sell more cars in the digital age. Johnathan, thank you for coming out to the booth. Gino,
Hey,
thanks for leading this charge. It's an exciting day here in Data for Dealer eProcess. Don't forget to visit the Winners Hall, the West Hall for the DP booth. And don't forget, we're giving away that beautiful Louis Vuitton bag in just an hour. So be here and learn more about the power of the audience. This is the year of the audience at the Dealer eProcess booth.